and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nicole. I am the artist and owner behind Simio Ceramics. Got my own little sign back there. And my goal is to create beautiful, luxury, handmade ceramics that people will want to pass down for generations. Today's video is actually about Mother's Day. I had made, I think, 8 different vases, maybe 10, in April and May. And 2 of these Bud Vases actually are very special because they were for my mom and my mother-in-law. I let my mom and my mother-in-law pick which shape they liked the best, and then I also told them to pick whatever glaze that they liked too. So it was like their own little custom Bud Vases as part of Mother's Day for them. Now, I know that we are way beyond Mother's Day, but as some of you may know, I have posted just like a short video about it. I've been dealing with a shoulder condition for quite some time now. It's called neurogenic thoracic outlet syndrome, and basically a whole network of nerves called the brachial plexus in my collarbone has been impinged since November of last year. So we have hit the year mark. And in June of this year, many months later, it became severe and chronic to the point of really not being able to use my right arm. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because I haven't been able to physically work since June. Haven't been able to make anything new, which has been really sad. I miss creating so much. But actually during this time that I haven't been able to physically make anything, I've taken a lot of time to go through the footage that I filmed while I was working. My focus before was so much on physically making products. I would film all this stuff, but I never did anything with the videos besides a few like quick reels here and there. But now I've been able to have the time to actually sit down and go through all of this footage and put these videos together. So today's video that I'm filming the intro for in November is about Mother's Day. I'm sorry I don't have any wheel throwing videos in this one because as soon as I turned the camera on, all of my pots were flopping. It was bad, not good. But then as soon as I turned the camera off, success. Loved what I was throwing. Everything looked beautiful. Will there be wheel throwing videos in the future? I hope so. I didn't realize that I would cave under the pressure of having a camera on me. So there's not any wheel throwing footage, unfortunately, but I am gonna take you behind the scenes of what it looks like for me to clean up the pieces and altering them afterwards so that they have my signature ruffled edges on some of them. And yeah, just kind of showing you what the whole process is after that. Letting them dry, taking them to the studio to get fired, bringing them home, showing you the glazing process. I will even list out the different glaze combinations that I used in case you yourself are a potter and are interested. Yeah, I'll just kind of take you through that process. I'll show you the end results. Side note, I do know that a lot of these shots are very close up and I'm sorry for that. Back in the spring, I really thought that my main platforms would be like Instagram and TikTok and more vertical content, if that makes sense, like short form. But I started working on more long form content for YouTube and have found that I actually really enjoyed that. So a lot of the shots are super zoomed in, but you know, you can see the more detail work too that way. So I hope you enjoy watching the process as much as I enjoy actually doing all of these processes, and stick around until the end to see the final results. It's Mother's Day, so that means that the 2 vases that I was working on for my mom and my mother-in-law are done. And we get to give them to them today. So I am super excited to do that. We're all celebrating over at my aunt and uncle's house, so we're gonna bake a cake and then head on over. We're gonna pop her in the oven and then she'll be done. Forgot, we are actually going to be seeing my brother today, so I'm also going to wrap up the skull wine stopper. If you've seen any of my short videos on this, you know that this has been a long time coming, so I am very excited to give this to him. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
So my mom and mother-in-law absolutely loved their little Bud Vases. It was so fun watching them open them. And also my brother's skull wine stopper. That was a big one too. I absolutely loved that project. I love sculpting. If you have seen my short video about cake decorating, my mom and I used to decorate cakes all the time, and there's a lot of sculpture work involved in that. I did that for a long time. I used Sculpey clay a ton as a kid. I love wheel throwing, and that still gives me a lot of room to sculpt and add on later, but actually sculpting from scratch, like just grabbing a ball of clay and giving it a go, was amazing. I haven't done that in so long, so I really enjoyed that. The skull was a challenge, but for never having done that before, I was really pleased with the result, and he loved it as well. So it felt like a boost of, you know, even though I haven't sculpted freehand in so long, but those skills are still there, and I'm really hoping to develop those more in the future and do more sculptural work, kind of explore that area. So very excited that that worked out, and just very blessed that my family loved their gifts. It was just really fun to see their reaction whenever they opened the bags and got to see the piece that they had a hand in creating come to life. I love giving gifts, especially if it's something that I made. It was a special moment to get to see that and experience that with them. I am so excited to get back to creating. I actually just finished my 10th week of physical therapy, so I have a couple more weeks and I'm feeling a little bit better. Still not where I want to be, but my pain has decreased somewhat, actually. So I'm feeling very thankful for that. I feel like the Lord is still opening a lot of doors for me. I actually just was in Maryland yesterday. My husband and I, along with our best friends Grace and Mike, went to pick up a kiln. I filmed a whole video about that too. I'm gonna put it together, but this kiln was offered to me for free, which, if you know anything about kilns or equipment within the ceramics world, they're very expensive. I'm talking like thousands of dollars, and Grace Grace's mom actually had come into ownership of one, never used it, and offered it to me completely free of charge. We just had to go pick it up. That is such a blessing to me, and I feel like the Lord is giving me so much hope that I will get better. This is just a season, and we're nearing the end of 2025, and I truly believe that 2026 has a lot in store for me and this business. So yeah, I just cannot wait to get back to making beautiful things. So thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in what I create, you can always go to my channel and watch some of my other videos. I'm still new to this, but I am putting a lot together and I'm working to post more videos like this. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your prayers and your encouragement. It means so much more to me than you could ever know. I will see you in the next one.